hit the wall in the air.
Yeah.
And it got there so fast. I only got a double out of it.
Mm.
That ball got there so fast. Boom! And all you hear is a boom, and then a ping, and I was at second base. I couldn't go anywhere else.
Mm.
And then the next week is when I tore all the muscles in my back. That's when my brother was playing college in it.
And this, I played baseball my first year at Washington.
Let me get on racing.
Yeah.
That's a
But
good
they-
story.
Oh yeah. But they started talking. You know, I didn't know when I got on the team that on Sundays we would have to work out. I can't handle this. So I finished that season. I didn't do it no more.
Walk down there, we just walking down.
goes in motion. Cool, quick, fast.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bradley goes in motion.
Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick, fast.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick, fast.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick passing.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Holly, I'm here with Coach Ricky Rhodes. As we get ready for Bobcat football, we are playing Camden Fairview tonight. It's supposed to be a good night. We do have 3 players suspended after a scruff last week after the loss. But I think we're going to be all right. It was one of our receivers, a defensive end, and one of our backups, coach. So I think we'll be all right. We're going to have Cheatham step up, number 13, as a receiver, which he's been doing good these last couple weeks. So he'll get some more touches, along with Monk, who will step in for Zion Brown, who is suspended and become the number 2 in our receiving core, which I'm excited to see. Monk's been a great asset to our offense, Coach. Monk has been very reliable catching the football.
Yes, he's been about as solid as we can get him. When he get his opportunity, he's always there for us. And at that defensive end spot, I imagine we'll have Arson Phillips, number 69, stepping in. I'm not certain.
Yeah, I agree. It was he did very well. I think it was against D Queen, Coach, when he came in and made a few tackles. He did really well. Got to the quarterback very quick. I think you're right as well. I think we'll see him step in and become the starting defensive end tonight. As we look at him right here on the sideline, it looks like he's ready to go. Hope just ran out of the tunnel. And we're getting ready to step out there, and it looks like we're going to be kicking off today as Camden's going to be receiving. And that's very exciting for this Hope defense, getting ready to go, getting active. As we do see number 69 you were talking about, Coach, he is talking to the defensive, the head coach, Philip Turner out there, as I do believe he's going to be getting the start tonight.
Well, they also have Brian Hancho, who's also a backup defensive end, so we got a couple choices we can choose from.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what we mentioned these last couple weeks is our depth in all positions. We're very deep in all positions with talent. We have just raw talent that's just wait for their opportunities to get out there. But enough of that. As we get ready for Ramos to kick this ball off, and he kicks it deep as Camden receives it at the 20-yard line. Has a little bit of room, has a lot of open room. Ramos to beat, and he trips him up a little bit, but he will be brought out all the way at the other 25-yard line. A big return for Camden right there. Now, Coach, it's time for this defense to step it up.
The defense got to play tonight, give us a chance. But, early in the year they did so well and they hadn't been doing bad, down through the season. It's time to really step up right now.
I agree, especially in on our own 25-yard line after that big return. That was a good job by Ramos, though. A great kick, and he trips the guy up and saves a opening kickoff return for the touchdown. That's the first look at Camden Fairview this week. Looks like they're going to be playing a spread kind of like we do. No tight end, trips right with a single receiver on the left. Looks like we're going to start out in man coverage tonight, Coach. And it will be a run up the middle as he gets a big hole right there and gets about 10 yards. That will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, that was a good block out of the center. They took our nose guard and kind of pushed him to the side and made a hole for him.
Yeah, Coach, they got a lot of size on that offensive line. I'm looking right now, especially that strong side with that right guard and that right tackle. They're pretty big. Showing blitz, trying to get someone to jump off sides. First and 10 for Camden at the 15-yard line. And it will be a pass play, and he has a receiver open in the middle, and that will be a touchdown for Camden. This looked like they ran double slants right there, Coach.
Yeah. That was just a good job by the quarterback finding that receiver in the open hole there. They call a switch, One ran a corner route and one ran a slant on that side.
That was a very good play call, and they will elect to go for two right here in a doubles formation. Got a receiver in motion. And it will be good for two as Staggers did a great job right there trying to take the ball. Just couldn't quite jump high enough right there.
Well, our Bobcat defense got to do a better job on the coverage. Like they want to pass the ball quite a bit tonight.
Absolutely. And that's a tough situation to be in, after the opening kickoff, getting it brought all the way back to your own 25-yard line. So I expect our defense to, once we get a really good starting field position for this defense, we'll eventually stop that pass game.
We'll be all right. We got to get off to a better start, though. We really got to start starting better.
I agree, and it starts with special teams. Every game starts with a kickoff. So special teams just got to step it up right there. Looks like we got Donovan Jones back there with Lindsey, KD Gully, and Isaac Love to return this ball. But until then, I'd like to thank Burke and Walker. You can count on Burke and Walker to assist you with all your tax and bookkeeping needs. Also, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for banking. As Camden Fairview gets ready to kick this ball off, Donovan Jones stands deep back, ready to return. They will do a little pooch kick over there to Lindsey, and Lindsey will pick this ball up. Not a lot of space to run, but that's how Lindsey likes to run the football. This is a nice gain with very little space as he gets it right at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Lindsey did a good job of going up the field and not around. I like to see him go straight up the field. That's what he did, about 15 to 20 yards.
I agree. Not a lot of room right there as he picked that ball up right around the 10-yard line and got all the way to 31. That's a great job. First and 10 at the 31-yard line for your Hope Bobcats. And as I mentioned, Zion Brown, one of our starting receivers, is out due to suspension. So we have number 13, Cheatham, stepping up in the slot, which he's been playing these last couple weeks anyway, and he's been a great asset to this offense. As Lindsey takes the ball at the middle for a good gain of 5 yards.
Tell you what, our center and guard, Jesse Barton and Connor Godwin did a good job of double teaming that guy, pushing him out of the way.
Yeah, it was a great job by this offensive line, opening up the hole right there. Good fake right there by KD Gully coming across.
They've been pretty solid all year, the offensive line has.
Yes, they have. And it's another run play, as I believe it would be Lindsey again. Up the middle has plenty of open room. That's going to be good for about 17 on the play, all the way across the 50 and brought down at the 46-yard line.
And again, that offensive line is really doing an excellent job of pushing them around and get some key block for that back to get through.
I agree, and I'm going to give a lot of credit right there to KD Gully as he sold that so well. We had a lot of the linebackers shifting all across the field on the outside zone fake to Gully. and just gave Lindsey a wide open space to run. As they show blitz, and it will be Lindsey, has no hole, but he tries to bounce to the outside. Good little crack block right there by number 13, Cheatham. Just couldn't quite get him out. He blocked 2 people right there, Coach.
That was a good job. I saw that. Coming down and one trying to come out, he got both of them.
1 yard loss on the play to bring up 2nd and 11.
Going to bring up 2nd and 11 after that 1 yard loss. That was a great job by Lindsey, though. Even though the hole was closed, he's seen an opening on the outside. Just couldn't quite hold the blocks right there, which is tough. You know, it's an inside run. It's tough to switch in the middle of the block. 2nd and 11 right here for the Hope Bobcats. Patterson in the backfield with Gully and Lindsey as they will step up the block. Patterson escapes the pocket. Throws it to Cheatham. Cheatham makes a great catch, and he will be into the end zone with a Bobcats touchdown. As I said, Coach, Cheatham has been stepping up these last 2 weeks, making great catches and great runs after catches, and we see that right there. Wow, 3 plays, 1 touchdown. You can't ask for better for the offense right there.
I believe that's Josh Williams, number 13, Coach.
It is Josh Williams, isn't it? Josh
yes.
Williams, excuse me. Max Krebs has them swapped, 13 and 14, but that is Josh Williams, excuse me, folks. Josh Williams with a great job right there, stepping up these last couple weeks.
Yeah, he showed a lot of concentration to get that ball. It came out to the hands of the defender and fell into his hands. He was able to catch it, so that was great concentration on Josh's part.
Absolutely. That brings the score to 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 8 for Camden Fairview, as Josh Ramos, Mr. Perfect, continues to stay perfect with that PAT. That was a great job right there by Patterson as well, escaping the pocket. Great job by Gully and Lindsey for staying back in the backfield and blocking, giving him a chance to escape the pocket and make a great throw. Good touch pass throw, but what a catch. We can't, was a perfect high point catch. It was one-on-one coverage, and Williams won that with ease.
I tell you what, it's good to see the Bobcats come out and answer the bell, because that Camden came down real strong. Against the Bobcats now, we got momentum on our side. Maybe we'll play a little better defense.
Absolutely, especially right here on this kickoff. We got to get better coverage right here on this kickoff. Make the tackle when you got it. Open field tackling is what all kickoffs is about. We're going to pooch it a little bit to the sideline, and it will go out of bounds. And I'm all right with that. You know, I'm all right with that. After that big return, last kickoff, I'm okay with that. Gives us a lot better field position, as they will not be on our side of the 50, but their own.
So they'll be starting at their 35, is that right?
Looks like they're going to decline and do a re-kick, which, see, I don't blame the other side, Camden at all for that one as well. Again, after that great return of the opening kickoff. So go ahead and decline it. Let's see if we can't hit this pooch kick and get this right side of our coverage team right here down the field as fast as possible. We do have a lot of speed over here on this right side.
So we'll be kicking from the 35. Tell you what, it don't take much to get the ball over their heads back there.
No, it don't. As they're playing very shallow. They don't think Ramos can kick, but I've seen this kid kick, and he can get it down there. But we do like the pooch kick a lot, Coach.
Yes.
As we're going to do it again right here. And that ball will go out of bounds as well, as they just refuse to pick it up. That's a great job by Ramos. You know, he's doing what he's told to do. And that ball will be placed probably right at about the 30. They declined it again, Joe. They're going to re-kick it again. Let me just say this: it is not Ramos's fault. Okay, he's doing what he's told to do. He's pooch kicking all the way to the right side of the field. It is hitting the ground before they catch it. So I mean, it's two smart things happening right now.
It is
Re-kicks and just letting the ball go out of bounds. It's two smart things happening. It's, you know, we'll get it. They're going to get it one time, and we just got to make sure we're down there to stop them. And they're going to get it this time, I believe. But early whistles stopped this return.
wow.
I believe I think we crossed the line before the ball was kicked, Coach.
So the third kickoff.
So another 5-yard penalty right there. We're going to be kicking from the 25.
Wow. So defense need to get ready to play. Camden will get good field position.
Yeah, no matter what, they're going to get good field position. Let's just, I think Ramos gets away from this squib right here and tries to go for a look, kick it as far as he can right here. Give us the best chance. But I doubt it because, that's all we do. We love the squib kick, and I think we're going to see it again.
Yeah.
No, Ramos is a good kid. He does what he's told, and he does it very well.
Yeah, well, that's a smart thing on the coaching board, too, after that first return.
And there we go. That's what I was talking about, Coach. Is the kick is very deep, and he's going to pick it up at the 10-yard line. We need some open field tackles right here as he breaks a couple of them, has blocking, and he's going to take that to the house, Coach.
There you go. Looking for flags. No flags.
No flags on the play, as that will be a touchdown, Camden Fairview, as he picked that ball up at the 10-yard line and took it 90 yards to the end zone. We missed I counted 4 open field tackles. I'm not going to count that one at the 50 where he tried to go through his blocker and make the tackle. I'm just going to count the 4 that were down here inside the 25. 4 open field tackles that we just missed right there, and that's something we can't do.
We have got to wrap up.
I see Coach Turner right there, and he's hot. He's hot.
We got to have better coverage. Got to have better coverage.
I see him talking to Ramos right now, and he's just making sure that, because I seen Ramos, he wanted to get in the action, but he is the last line of defense right there. As Camden Fairview goes for 2 again, and that will not be good. Great coverage.
Great coverage.
That's Staggers. That's number 2, Coach. That's not Staggers. That's Jay Monk on the
Monk
coverage.
did an outstanding job of blocking that ball, making sure that receiver could not catch it.
Great coverage. Good physical contact right there.
And that's a big play with the score being 14-7. Now we have opportunity to tie the ball game with a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Point.
Monk has some reflectors on his back plate, as you can see. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We want to thank Swark Today. If you would like to, go to youtube.com, type in swark.today, and you can join us on YouTube as well. Also, we would like to thank River Valley Tractor, your local Kubota dealer, and Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Yeah, Coach, you take away the 2 kick returns, this is a completely different ball game, but, we can't really take it away because we're just doing a terrible job of covering the kickoff. And there's no way to sugarcoat it. It's just we're just not doing a good job.
Yeah.
As Camden Fairview does this kickoff, and they will kick it to Lindsey once again. He bobs it a little bit, but that's okay because he's going to find open space. And gets as far as he can. That's going to be right at about the 26-yard line. And with the way our offense looked last time, Coach, I think we're fine with this.
Oh, yes. I think we can go down and try to get it right now.
Absolutely.
Especially that line keep playing the way they're playing. They're playing outstanding football right now. And when the line is playing, things will happen.
Absolutely. It is 8 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in this first quarter, and the score is already 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 14 for Camden Fairview. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Got Gully and Lindsey. Lindsey's going to take it on the outside zone. Can't find a hole, so tries to cut it up and get as much as he can. It's going to be about a gain of 1 on the play to the 27. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Got a Camden defensive line. Did a good job. I think we were slanting to the left, and that's exactly where we're going, so they ran right into the play.
Yeah, and I've been noticing they're sending it. They're playing 3 linebackers right here, and they're sending at least 1 on the edge. The middle linebacker's kind of playing a little spy action, but they're sending 1 on the edge at all times.
Well, they're in just an old-fashioned 4-3 defense right now.
Yep.
With 4 backs playing man free.
I do see their cornerbacks playing off, so we might need to take advantage of those quick passes, which Patterson just does right there, but it is tipped at the line of scrimmage and just can't quite get the Monk. That would have been a great job. It's funny, as I was saying that, and then happened. Yeah, they were playing their cornerbacks about 6-7 yards off the ball, and that's a great time to just do a little zone read and just hit the quick slant or a quick fade, or because they got 1 safety playing high. And he's playing the strong side of the ball. So Isaac Love could have a big play right here if he wants it, but I believe they're going to try to find somebody for this first down as it's 3rd and 9. And Patterson has room to run, and he's going to run, and he will have enough for a first down. That's a great job by a great quarterback. Patterson sees the pressure coming, and he sees the grass in front of him on the left side and takes off for a first down.
You know, Patterson's been doing a good job all year of being able to read it and run when he needs to. And that was a great example right there.
Well, we've seen the first game of the year in Nashville. You know, his first game jitters. You know, he was kind of timid to run the ball, but after that first game and since that first game, he has been ready to run the ball. It's like he wants to run the ball, coach. But he does a great job escaping the pressure and avoiding sacks, and that's what we see here as he hands off to Gully, and that's a big man as he rushes through, breaks a couple tackles for a big gain of 8 yards.
Great job.
That's what we need to see more of him. You know, early on in the season, Coach, we've seen Gully kind of tiptoeing a little bit, but with a body like that, you just need to go full speed ahead and make them tackle you. You don't want to wait on them. You want to go make them tackle you. Being a big guy like KD Gully, get those legs moving, and you never know. You'll find your way in the end zone a lot more than you think. 2nd and 3 on the plays. That was a gain of, 2nd and 2, that was a gain of 8 on the play. And it will be Lindsey on the outside. Has grass. Just trips up, but he will have enough for the first down. Absolutely. That's going to be first down for Hope Bobcats. If he wouldn't have tripped up right there, Coach, I think he'd have got at least a couple more.
The linebacker on the outside took the read to the right, but stayed at home and was there to make the tackle. And I tell you, Camden got some big boys up front. Nice looking defensive line.
I just want to say this, Coach. I'm looking at this matchup down here with Isaac Love, and you know, Isaac Love, he's about 6'2", 6'3". The cornerback they have on him is a good 5'7", so we're looking to exploit that right here, and I believe he probably will. There's going to be a little swing pass to Gully on the outside. He gets tripped up, but he stays on his feet. That's a great job to fight back to the line of scrimmage.
So yeah, that outside the linebacker ripped up from the beginning. He was there by the time he caught the ball.
And I see Coach Turner down here at the far end of the coaching box, and I know he's looking at what I'm looking at, this matchup right here. There's no possible way he doesn't at least hit this at least once. This matchup,
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. He might run the ball right here, Coach, but they're gonna hit Isaac Love pretty soon. I can see it.
I'll tell you what, he's alone with this one guy now, so this is a great opportunity.
Fantastic opportunity, and there it is. That's pass interference. That's a great job. That is absolutely pass interference.
All the way.
And don't talk too much, Isaac Love. We don't need any more suspensions from this Hope Bobcats.
I'll tell you what, that was a good shallow post, and that guy had to interfere, keep it from pitching the ball.
Absolutely. That will be an automatic first down, because that will be pass interference against the defense. Spotted the ball will be spotted at the spot of the foul, and that's going to be at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. 6 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Score is still 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 14 Camden Fairview. We have a really good drive going right here.
Yeah, and I think Coach E realized we see in Isaac and this guy, and he's going to export that.
Yeah, what they're going to do, and I'm sure they're going to do it until they switch up, because there's a decent-sized little slot cornerback they got right here. I don't know if you want to call him outside linebacker or not. They're probably going to switch them out mid-game if I was Camden Fairview, because this right here, this is just going to get ugly. Little swing pass to Gully, and see, that's kind of what I meant about Gully. He kind of wants to use some juke moves and stuff, but being a big man like that,
go ahead and take what he can get.
Just take off, just run head over toes and just take off. Make them hit you hard, and I mean, make them hit you hard enough to knock you off your feet, and that ain't gonna happen with someone like Gully.
But I'm thinking that Tyler checked on the line and called that swing pass there.
Yep. They are pressing Isaac Love, but see, and
they just made the change.
They just made the change. I mean, I don't know if I'm predicting the future or what, Coach, but they just made the change.
You got a 6-footer over there.
Absolutely, that's a big old cornerback. But let's see what Isaac Love can do. Is
Donovan
Lindsey,
Jones.
yeah, that is Donovan Jones taking the handoff right there. Gets good about 3 yards on the play.
Pick up one down at the 34-yard line. Shot for no gain. We're got 3rd and 9.
Wow, they're going to call that a no gain, as it looks like he got a couple right there.
It is.
But it's going to be 3rd and 9 on the play. So me, coach, if I was the coach out there calling these plays, I am exploiting that one cornerback. I'm throwing to whoever that guy is guarding. And it's nothing against that guy. Look, that's a great pass right there to KD Gully.
That was a quick out, good for about 5 yards.
They're calling it a gain of 8 right there, 4th and 1. But that's what I mean. When Gully touches the ball, he needs to just run shoulder pads over toes and make them hit you, because they hit him as hard as they could, and he was still on his feet.
I think we're going to our power play here.
Absolutely. Lindsey's going to take this, and he's going to get every bit of that first down right here. 4th and 1. We're going to the power play right here. We got Ford checking in as a little wing back. And Lindsey will get enough for that first down.
Oh, yeah. First down, baby.
Well, what I was saying earlier, Coach, I'm not taking anything away from this defensive back of Camden Fairview. He's obviously an athlete. We've seen him go up with Isaac Love. He can jump, he can run, and I'm sure he can catch the ball. He's out there for a reason. But with our Hope Bobcats size that we have at receiver, there's no need to not exploit that. Make him make the play.
Oh, I think Key just jumped offside, number 72.
I agree, and we were in that power formation, but here comes a Monk and Williams. Here comes Monk and Williams back onto the field right now as Juan Ortiz steps off. We will be going back to our normal spread for that loss of 5. It's going to be 1st and 15, right at the 29-yard line. 4 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this first quarter. That clock is ticking. We're gonna have to either take a timeout right here or snap the ball. And I believe we got the ball off. That's nice to see. Lindsey tries to fight for what he can, just can't quite get there. And what I'm seeing is just a collapse. This defense is really reading the run very well.
Yeah, that's getting to the second level. Those guys are really playing good ball. I think we had our blocks, but the second level linebackers came through and just made the tackle.
Yeah, our front line is doing very well with their front line. Their defensive front, what they're doing well is what I'm seeing is they're slanting towards the run, and it's just causing havoc for that second level of linebackers as they're just able to get to the ball. And Isaac Love jumps offside over here. That's going to be another false start. Discipline, guys, discipline. We've got to have discipline out there. Especially as a receiver, you should never jump offside as a receiver. You're looking at the ball at all times.
It's only 2nd and 20. I'll tell you what, I think Love is trying to get the first step on that guy.
Yeah, that's
excited.
That's a big matchup right here. I think it's best on best now. But I'm looking over there at the other side, and I'm seeing a little pass to Lindsey right there. Has some open field, but no blockers for him, so he's just going to try to fight back the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a laid down.
That should be illegal contact. Unnecessary roughness, but I don't think they're going to call it. And they will call it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because they slung him into the side, into almost the daggum bleachers over there.
This shit goes to first.
It depends what they call. If they call a personal foul or unnecessary, it just depends what they call.
Well, here's the call.
It will be a personal foul.
Automatic first down.
Unnecessary roughness.
The Cardinals.
That's a 15-yard penalty, so it's not an automatic first
Not an automatic first down, but it will be 3rd and 5, which is a lot better than 3rd and 20. See what we're doing, Coach? That ball will be handed off to Lindsay again, and we've just been handing it to Lindsay every time. Gully had the wide open outside zone run right there. You just got to trust your instincts. Give it to the big boy right there to get that 5 yards.
I tell you, number 74 from Camden made a great play there. I saw him defend, take on our blocker and just stayed low and made the tackle in the backfield.
From the 23-yard line.
And we would be going for it as it's on the 23. Might as well go for it. If we could get a big play right here, or we have our defense has great field position. So either way, might as well. 4th and 9, 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. As Patterson will be sacked at the line of scrimmage, as they will take over. Camden Fairview will take over at the 24-yard line.
I tell you, Hunter Galton did a good job of blocking that technique. It gave Patterson a little time anyway. But that pressure from the outside is where he got to him.
Yeah, in a moment like that, I like the passion that Patterson plays with. He doesn't want to throw the ball up for it to get intercepted.
Yeah.
And he doesn't mind taking the hit. So that's why I like that, but there's a lot of people that would rather him throw the football right there. That's a great blitz, but he just misses the tackle in open field, and Cheatham misses it as well, as that's going to be wide open for another Camden Fairview touchdown all the way from the 23. That we're just missing tackles, Coach.
Yeah. Got to wrap up. I tell you what, that was a whole bigger than Dallas, though. I could have ran through that thing myself.
Absolutely. Big offensive line of Camden Fairview is showing it's not just size, they got some skill. We had a great blitz by Staggers, and Staggers runs right past him, and then I see him from the safety, just tries to, does what he does and gets his ankles, but just barely misses. And those open field tackles like that we have to make. So we're looking at 3 big plays.
Really?
For 3 touchdowns. We're not giving ourselves a chance on defense.
Yeah, our defense is not playing with the intensity that we usually play with.
It's going to keep. That's a great job right there. See, that's a great job. That's a great defensive play. They stopped the run. He was going to go for the scramble, and he tried to jump past it, and we bat it down. That's a great job.
We've got to stop giving up the big play.
That's all it is. That's all. It's 3 big plays. We had a kick return, opening kickoff, ran it all the way to the 20. We had a kickoff return for a touchdown, and then a big one play.
About an 80-yard
touchdown run. 3 big plays. You take those out, it's a completely different game. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot right now on tackling. We got Donovan Jones back to return this, also with Lindsay and number 24. That's Kerrigan, I believe, Coach, back there. Instead of Gully, we got Isaac Love in the middle.
Yeah. We got Kerrigan along with
Lindsay and Donovan Jones.
And Jones, yes.
That's some 3 dangerous runners right there. As Camden kicks this ball off, and they will kick it deep. And that's pick it up. You got to pick it up now as it's stopped at the 1-yard line. I think he wanted it to bounce in the end zone, but that ball just stopped.
Just went dead on the 1-yard line.
Just stopped at the 1-yard line. Decent run right there. It gets back to the 16.
Here with our offense getting a lot of work tonight. The defense got to step up.
Yes, we're doing really good on offense. We're driving down the field. Just couldn't quite convert after those 3 false starts on that last drive. That really killed us as we were driving down the field. We drove all the way down from the 23 and got down to their 23. Just lost on the 4th down conversion. First and 10 from the 16, and will be Lindsey on a little counter play, and he is met in the backfield.
And I'll tell you, our offensive line at that time was stalemated. I mean, they kind of stood us up, and linebackers came and made the play.
That's all this, and I believe that's what I'm seeing. That's all this defensive line is told to do, is use their size, do their slants, stand this line up, and let the linebackers do all the work. That's what we're seeing, and
That's what's happening.
That's smart. For high school football, that's smart. Use your size, fill up the gaps, let the linebackers get to the ball. What we have to do is stop being so predictable. We're being very predictable right now. Listen, this is what I want to see. Just the line, our offensive line just collapsed right there.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, the defense got a push on us that time, and Patterson got to get rid of that ball a little quicker.
Yeah. We tried to run some deep routes right there, but I think we should stick to the short game, as we do really well. We do really well with the short game. I think we need to get back to that, as it's 3rd and about 20 yards right now, 3rd and 20.
But that sack was good for about 10.
I know we want to. I know what they're thinking. There's a single high safety. They're playing man coverage. We're trying to beat them deep, but situations like that, I believe we're going to take our first time out, coach.
Flags, the delay of game probably.
It will be a delay of game. So we're inside of our own 5 at the 4 on 3rd down.
And the 3rd and 17. Is that right?
No, it's going to be 3rd and 22.
22, yeah.
As he's going for Love, that's got to be pass interference again, but they're not going to call it. He's holding it.
I tell you what, the ball was just thrown to the side like a phase route, and he was riding all over.
Yeah, he really was, and he was really holding his shirt in front, which was very smart. That's a very smart defensive play, knowing where the ref is, knowing he can't really see it. So, get away with it, As we're going to punt inside of our own 4-yard line, they're going to have great field position again, Coach. This is not what we need.
No. We're missing somebody on the field right now. We only got 10 out there.
As Coach Turner's looking at Gully like he's supposed to be out there.
There you go, Gully. Gully should have been there, looked like.
And with that timeout, I'd like to thank a couple more of our sponsors for tonight's game. We got Rolling Right Automotive for all your automotive and towing needs. Also, Brazil Oakcrest Funeral Home. Brazil Oakcrest, the funeral home we care. It's 7 for your Hope Bobcats and 20 for Camden Fairview. It is 4th down and forever, it seems like. 4th and 21 inside of our own 4-yard line as we're getting ready to punt this ball. Hopefully we get it off quick, because you have to believe they're going to all out try to block this punt. Might as well, because they're going to get great field position either way.
I tell you what, Blanchard's been doing a good job of getting the ball out of there. Like just like now, that's a good punt.
These open field tackles, Coach.
Yeah, Gully got him.
There we go, Gully. And that's a great example of how to tackle in the open field. Square him up, keep your feet moving. That way, if he tries to go left or right, you can go with him. And if he goes right at you, you just wrap up and bring him down. That's a great example of how to do an open field tackle.
I tell you, a lot of times the young tackles, they want to try and get the big hit. But sometimes you just let him come to you.
Especially if you're the last line of defense, like what's happened these last 3 big plays. Last line of defense trying to make a big hit, and they just break the tackle and get the touchdown. So they're going to go open right here, empty backfield. As they're going deep down the middle, he has a receiver open. Just overthrowing.
We had to go. We were probably in man coverage, and like we got ran that by Who was that covering?
Staggers.
Staggers. You no longer have the flats right now, son. You got it man to man.
Yeah, you're stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
It's empty, but they're bringing a running back in the backfield. But Staggers still has to cover this slot receiver. When it comes to man coverage, do not get beat deep. That's the number one rule. Do not get beat deep. You don't get beat low.
So we got a flag on the play.
And that will be false start against Camden. It's going to be second, brings up second and 15. 27 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Score is 7 for your Hope Bobcats, 20 for Camden Fairview.
So the other defensive end tonight is Brian Camacho, number 66.
Yeah, he had a pretty decent game last game. Got a few tackles. A little quick out route right there. Staggers is there. And he did a great job of pushing him out of bounds right there, making sure he goes out of bounds. Had nowhere to go, couldn't cut inside. And that's going to be a short gain, about 4 yards. 3rd and 11 coming up for Camden.
Second and 11. Here's where the defense really needs to bow up right here. You can keep them out of the end zone right here.
Absolutely. Another flag on the play. That'll be a false start. I think one of the linemen got in a down position and just tried to stand back up. Once you put those fingers down, you can't get back up, Coach.
So second and 16, that's even better.
That's why I'm a fan of the 2-point stance. I'm not a big fan of the 3-point stance. I know it's old school. I'm just not a big fan of it. Especially big boys like that.
Oh, yeah. So we're man-free right now.
Absolutely. To 2nd and 16 right now. We got a trips left right here. We're going to be manned up with a free safety. I wouldn't mind seeing Kerrigan come off the edge over there on the right side.
Is it Kerrigan over there?
That is Kerrigan.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind seeing him fly back there, put some pressure on that quarterback, because they did line the running back on the left side.
I'll tell you what, the Bobcat defense have got to play a little bit better. We've got to get a stop.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's what Kerrigan. That's what we're talking to Kerrigan about right now, because they're in man coverage. Kerrigan's alone over there. He has no man to cover. Might as well put pressure on the quarterback.
Are you certain there wasn't a tight end on the other side?
What I've seen, Coach, they haven't been running a tight end. It's just like our offense, just tackle to tackle. Now we'll see what they do now, because I'm sure Camden Fairview's coach seen it, so we'll see if they'll throw a tight end in there. And
I think they are the tight end over there.
they did. They sure did. They put 6 on the line just for that purpose. But again, it wouldn't be Kerrigan's man to cover. It would be Staggers. So you might as well send Kerrigan right here on this little outside blitz. They're using him for blocking. Kerrigan drops back to cover the other side of the field, but he's just going to take off running, get a little extra few yards right there. That's a very smart play by the quarterback.
I'll tell you, that was a good job by the Bobcat secondary at covering everyone. I mean, he didn't know who to throw the ball to, so he had to run with it.
Absolutely. That was a good job by Kerrigan over there. You know, he dropped back. There was a little crossing route from the slot receiver over here, and he covered that up very well. That's exactly where they're going to go to. That was their number 1 target, crossing the field.
So we got Tripp at the tight end again.
Absolutely. Got Donovan Jones covering the slot. We got Jay Monk covering the outside receiver. Good pressure on the quarterback right there, and he's right down. He gets that's a very good job by this Hope defense.
Did he throw that ball?
He did. He got rid of it.
Great job, defense. That's exactly what we needed.
Absolutely. Great pass rush by that defensive line.
Now the defense play that well, that gives us a chance to win the ball game.
Every time, and it's not like it made it look easy. We just made the right plays.
Oh yes. And I tell you, tight end was not a receiver; he's a blocking.
Yeah, they're
blocking.
definitely not sending him for a route. They're going to block him all day long.
And I think he's watching his back, watching the quarterback's back.
Yeah, because they put him on the left side, on the blind side. You don't see that very often. You usually see a tight end line up on the right on the strong side. As they will try to run the ball with Donovan Jones. Going to be about a gain of 1. Excuse me, that was Lindsey, not Jones.
Yes, Lindsey.
That'll be the end of the first quarter with Camden Fairview 20 and your Hope Bobcats 7.
I tell you, we take the big plays from them, and Coach, we're right in the ball game.
Yeah, it's a completely different game. What I'm seeing us do a little too much, and I'm a big fan of the run, but when the run's not working, we got to try to find something else. Lindsey, I know Lindsey's probably tired because we have been running the ball at least 75% of the time this game. Let's try to throw the ball. Let's try breaking this man coverage up.
Yeah, well, we started out with the run. It was really successful with it, but we got to mix it.
I'm able to start today, and I'm going to introduce you to Kate Willis. Downtown Hope were packed with numerous members of
Yeah, we could have gave ball to Gully a little bit more out of that power backfield we had with Lindsey and Gully back there. Lindsey got almost all the snaps, and the defense was reading on that. So when the defensive line seen Lindsey coming across, that's exactly where they were slanting to, and the linebackers got free range just to get in there, make the tackle. But if Gully was keeping on that outside zone, it was wide open a couple times I've seen.
Tell you what, this offensive line for the Bobcats has been a good job all year. I like to see them play.
Absolutely. And another thing I wanted to bring up is they're playing man coverage right now with the one single high safety. A nice little jailbreak screen would be huge. And that's a great open field tackle right there. Look like a little bubble route.
Yeah, Josh was on the bubble. The cornerback did a good job just reading and got him. He gambled with it and got him in the backfield.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 as that goes for a gain of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 6 from the 20-yard line.
Got 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Big play for the Bobcats right here.
Absolutely. 3rd and 6. We got to try to get this first down right here. Good pass protection.
Oh.
Yeah, Patterson just tried to step up in the pocket a little too much. You need to find just the awareness right there needs to be a little bit better. You had great pass protection with about a 3-step drop.
Yeah.
You tried to come back up when you really shouldn't have. He had good pass protection on the outside.
If you can stand deeper in the pocket. But you got to give credit to Camden Fairview defensive backs. They're doing a good job of covering our guys. Patterson don't have anywhere to go.
That's a very good punt right there, right at the 50-yard line.
Oh my
Break
God!
the tackle and breaks Lindsey's tackle, and he looks like
he stepped out of bounds.
They're going to make him step out of bounds right there. That's
our special team was letting us down right now. We got to do a better job on our special teams. Kickoff coverage, punt coverage.
Yeah, every time we're turning the ball over to them on special teams, it's coming back for a big gain. It's every single time.
We cannot relax on special teams.
And knowing Coach Turner, he's hot. He's hot right now. Now, this is 1st and goal on the 3-yard line for Camden Fairview. as they're loading up and they're getting ready for the run.
They're coming right at us. They gotta be ready. They're coming right at us.
And it's just going to be a little quarterback draw right there. And he will be getting to the end zone for a Camden Fairview touchdown.
I tell you what, the Bobcats are shooting themselves in the foot by giving up the big plays on special teams.
Yes, they are. And it's like I said, it's not just once or twice, Coach. It's been every time we've turned the ball over and kicked it to them. You know, it's coming back for a big gain, if not a touchdown. 3 big gains and 1 touchdown out of special teams. Our defense has been playing really good if we just give them a chance. And that ball will be intercepted, but you can't run back a 2-point conversion in high school.
That Gully Rich, he shipped that out from the beginning. That's an old jump boy.
Yeah, it looked like Tim Tebow out there. Well, that's something to get excited for right there, though. That's as we see Gully and everybody just dapping each other up down there. That's a great thing to get excited for, especially for this kickoff right here.
I'll tell you what, our defense didn't get a chance to really play them because of the long run and first and goal. But we have got to just do better on our special team.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. If we could just, you know, special teams could just get it under control. Our defense has been playing very well, but we're just not getting chances to play. We're always inside of the 20-yard line or in the goal, you know, first and goal every time they touch the ball, or they just run it back for a touchdown. As they will kick it deep.
It's a line drive kick, and
that's Kerrigan running the football.
Running it.
Tries to break a tackle, just couldn't quite stay on his feet, but he gets to the 29-yard line. Good return. He looked a little tiptoe-ish. He did, which I kind of can see why, but I don't like it. I would rather you just run full speed.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
And that's a great ball right there by Patterson, and that's going to be a big gain for Love as he will refuse to go down. And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier last quarter, Coach. This is little quick routes. Let's expose this man coverage that. Lindsay just has nowhere to go.
That's why he lost a couple on that play.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good big loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Sure, Camden Fairview got a 76 out there. Just a big bowling ball.
Yeah, number 93, that defensive end, kind of reminds me of number 93 in the NFL, Calais Campbell. That's a big deal. This is a big line we're looking at, folks. It's a very big defensive front we're going against, so running the ball is going to be very hard. Let's try to exploit this man coverage. And
got
that's
pressure
exactly what we're
coming.
going to do. And Love is wide open, but it's pressure coming.
I tell you what, that Camden Fairview putting their ears back and participating in the pass play and brought the whole house.
That's number 43 on the tackle right there for Camden Fairview.
Number 43, Morris made the stop for the Cardinals.
Xavier Morris on the tackle. That's a defense. He's a senior defensive end, number 43 for this Camden Fairview defense.
It's that third and
Brings up 3rd and 17 for the Hope Bobcats. And I know he's suspended for this game, but brings what I was bringing up last week. With these outside rushes coming in, it wouldn't hurt to bring a tight end to help with chip off that outside rush. As Patterson sees green grass and takes off.
Oh, that's late. I tell you what, Patterson took a shot.
Yeah, it looked like a little helmet to helmet right there as well, Coach.
down at the 48-yard line.
And he will be a.
No flags on the play.
No, there's a flag,
There's
Coach.
the
They're
flag.
calling helmet to helmet. I think they tapped his head, and what that means, that means he's out of the game. That's number 76, defensive lineman. He will be ejected from this game. Patterson slid. That means he's down. And he dove and hit him in the helmet.
Yeah.
But Patterson, being Patterson, he's back on his feet, ready to take this next snap.
We got a discussion on the throw. I don't know discussion. I think it was helmet to helmet.
Well, Patterson slid. That means automatically down. And then that number 76 defensive lineman dove and hit him in the head. So not only is that helmet-to-helmet contact, that's unnecessary roughness, and up to the referee if they're going to eject him from this game. And it looks like he tapped his head, and that's what that means. So it's going to be a gain of 15 regardless for the personal foul. Excuse me, Coach. That's going to be a gain of 15 from where Patterson was down at. So it's going to be a Hope Bobcat first down.
And I think they are going to eject him out of the game, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just something you can't do. And I know his coach is going to be jumping on him later. It's going to be a long bus ride home for him. It's just unsportsmanlike. And I know they teach them. I know they teach kids better over there. But again, in the kid's defense, he's a big boy. It's hard to stop someone. It's hard to stop when you're moving full speed.
Another flag on in the backfield. So I think there's two different calls on the play.
Okay, Coach, so what they're doing is they're taking it from the spot where we were. And they're placing the ball for a 15-yard. So there was two plays.
So he was not ejected. They call it unsportsmanlike, but not helmet to helmet.
No, they called it targeting.
They did call targeting.
As they did call a targeting play, but we are unsure if he got ejected or not. But they do have a backup in there right now. We don't see him out there right now, as he's probably in trouble by his own coaches. But it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Bobcats. Big rush right there. Donovan Jones catches the ball in the flats, but will be drove out of bounds for about a gain of 3. 4th and 9.
I think the punting unit is coming onto the field.
And it brings up 4th and 8 Bobcats.
Yeah, Patterson's up and moving. You know, he's obviously not hurt, not feeling any hurt. So that's a great come up right there.
Cameron Walton. Punt formation.
Got Walton out there to punt the ball.
Matt Davis is deep to receive.
Bad snap as the whistles are blown.
That got illegal procedure on the Bobcats. Bobcats had to jump. Had to jump.
Flag stop the play.
False start.
Against the Bobcats kicking team.
I tell you what, our special teams are not looking good tonight.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not looking good at all. Nothing's going our way on special teams. Missing open tackles, false starts. It's just not looking good right now for this Bobcat special teams. It is 7-26, 7 for your Hope Bobcats, 26 for Camden Fairview. As Walton gets ready to punt this ball away. Nice high punt. It's a backwards roll. You got to touch that one. There we go. As Monk covers it.
I tell you what, he kicked the ball away from that receiver was the smart thing to do. I'm certain Coach Turner can do not kick it to the returner.
Yeah, keep it away from these returners. And it's really, of course, they're doing a great job returning the ball, not taking anything away from these Camden Fairview returners. They're very talented, very fast. But what it's coming down to is we're just not making up the tackle.
We got to grab something. You know, we're making contact. We're not grabbing, holding on to nothing there.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from right at about the 37-yard line. Yeah, and that's going to be a false start. Well, we got Williams in right here where Kerrigan was. He's got a. I think what they're doing is they're in zone. But even if they're in zone, the outside linebacker or this free safety needs to be head up on the receiver. They can't just leave him right over. This is just gonna be an ugly little quick pass. But they're running the football. And there's another flag on the play, and that's gonna be holding, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's a holding.
Going to be holding against Camden. They'll bring the ball back another 10 yards. It's going to bring up 1st and 25, I believe, Coach. First and 25 for Camden. This is where our defense steps up. As Staggers goes over there and covers that receiver, Coach. As we're going to be bringing 2 high as the middle receiver's open, but we are in zone. That's a great open field tackle right there by Williams.
Josh did a great job of wrapping him up.
Absolutely, that is a great job. He kept his feet moving. He wasn't able to juke right or left. He was standing right in front of him, and that's exactly how you do an open field tackle. He was standing a little bit too high for me, though, Coach. I mean, if he'd have ducked his shoulder pad, you never know. That could have been a drug.
The best thing about it is he wrapped him up and waited for some help to come.
Exactly.
And we've got a game tackle.
And that's still 2nd and 16 after that gain of 9. Got a receiver in motion. That's absolutely going to be a lead option right there as the quarterback keeps it. Stiff arms Williams and has ran out of bounds, and that's going to be plenty for a 1st down.
Yeah, Jacoby Scott did a good job of just chasing him and making sure he didn't get anything else and ran him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a Camacho that didn't stay home right there. He went after the runner, went after the jet sweep, and the quarterback just kept it. I'll take that back, Coach. That's Juan Ortiz down here at the defensive end. Nope, he slides Camacho out there right now. They're trying to get pressure on that quarterback. That's going to be a holding call, 55 right here. It's going to be a holding on this number 55 for Camden Fairview.
I believe they're trying to bait something up, Coach, out of this jet motion, quarterback keeping the ball. I think he's going to throw the ball down the field.
That's a senior guard, Shamarian Walker, for Camden Fairview, called on that hold.
That's beginning to get a little ugly out there right now. A lot of penalties.
Yeah, there's a lot of penalties here in just the second quarter alone.
Just inside the 32-yard line, Cardinals.
So it's going to be first and 20. He's got a receiver in motion, brings up trips, and we will be in zone, it looks like. He's open in the flats. We have to come in. Actually, okay, incomplete pass. That could have been bad, though, Coach.
Yeah. Well, Cameron came late, but he was there. Cameron Carrigan. Anyway, the Bobcat defense has not really played a real bad ball game. It's just the big plays that's making us look poor what it is, making us look bad right now.
Absolutely, and on those big plays, we're just making small mistakes, like not staying home on that read option. That was a small mistake, but we got help from the refs as they called a hold, and that's a great tackle right there by Walton.
That's a great open field tackle. And we talked about that last week. He don't come in and take those feet from him. And the runner don't have anywhere to go. No feet to can't run.
He did miss one like that earlier in the game, but like we said last week, as long as you have your face mask in between his ankles, he can't go nowhere. Now, if you miss left or right, he can read that and shift left or right and miss and break that tackle. Third and 14 for Camden as they drop back, three-step drop, looking up deep in the middle, but finds nobody. We'll take off running. And this quarterback can run, Coach.
Yes, he can run.
This quarterback is big. He can run. He can throw.
And again, we had open field tackles that was missed right there. I thought too.
I seen Juan Ortiz trying to catch up. Just got outran right there. If we're going to run zone like that, we're going to have a spy in the middle of one of our linebackers. He's going to have to stay on the quarterback.
First and 10 Cardinals for the Bobcats, 25-yard line.
That's going to be first and 10 for the Camden Fairview Cardinals at the 25-yard line.
Well, that tight end has an ineligible number. I think his sole purpose is to block the quarterback's back.
Yeah, absolutely. As they try to run that read option again, but we did a better job right there at the defensive end position, staying home, making sure that quarterback keeps it. And an even better job up the middle with Juan Ortiz and KD Gully, along with Cunningham right there, Coach. Cunningham did a great job of making sure that big man didn't push him back too far. As they stopped him at the line just for a short gain of 4 yards.
Second and 5.
As they will run the ball once again. That will be enough for a first down and some, as that's going to put them inside the 10-yard line. First and goal.
Comanche's got to close that down. He's standing up and getting blocked.
Right now, it's just a size difference. That's all we're seeing right here. This front line of this Camden team going against our defensive line. So it's kind of like last week. We just got to use our speed. Shoot some gaps right here, which can be dangerous, I understand, but with this size, you got to try to do something. Shoot some gaps.
They are big.
Run some stunts. That's a great job right there. And that will be a holding call as well, but that's a great job. I believe that's Cunningham, Coach.
Flag on the play.
52.
Cunningham.
It's a great job by Cunningham shedding that block.
Holding Cardinals.
He was held and still made the tackle. That's a great job right there.
I tell you, Cunningham's about as tough as they come. He's a real football player.
And as soon as we were talking about making sure we're using our speed, he was the first one off that snap.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think our intensity levels got to go up.
Absolutely. And we're going against big linemen like this. It's going to be first and goal from the 20-yard line. And the thing about linemen like this, as we thought we were going to get an encroachment call right there, but no one jumped on the offensive line, which is and that will be a touchdown.
Just a seam route, and he threaded the needle right between two defenders.
See, the thing about running man like that right there is, especially if you're in the safety position like Walton was right there trying to make that interception. If you're the safety, you keep your eyes on the ball, right? You let the cornerback cover the man. That's his man. You're running your little zone, right? So if you keep your zone, your eyes on that football, that's how you make the pick. I seen him, he looked at the receiver and tried to knock it out of his hands. He could have had the interception right there. As they go for two and can't quite haul in the one-handed catch, that brings it 7 for your Hope Bobcats, 32 for Camden Fairview. Yeah, but you're running your zone as a safety in man coverage. So you keep your eyes on that football, especially in the red zone.
Yeah, just reach the quarterback eyes, and they take you to
They'll take you to where the ball's going, and then you jump the route as a safety, make the interception. Make your cornerback cover the man. That's exactly what it's for. It's man-to-man. Best on best, and Emerald Walton's a very, very good free safety. And he hits like a strong safety.
Oh, yeah.
32 for Camden Fairview and 7 for your Hope Bobcats with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to go here in this first half. We do have Katie Gully back in there. And it looks like it's going to be Kerrigan as a deep man with Lindsay to his left. Gully to his right, and Isaac Love right in front of him. I want to see Kerrigan take the ball like he did against Fairview. I want to see him just run full speed, Parkview. I want to see him just run full speed ahead. Because they're just going to kick on the ground.
Is that Ortiz?
That's Ortiz.
You
should have known that was going to happen. Usually when they kick to the front line, he just fall down. But Juan Ortiz like, no, this is my moment.
Well, that's the kind of player Warren is. He's a football player, and he wants to be a football player.
Absolutely.
He wants to be as tough as he possibly can be.
And that was a big hit right there too. He's coming to the sideline with smiles, talking.
I think Warren knows he should have took the knee.
Yeah, he fought for an extra couple yards though.
Yeah, he did. Well, what I'm saying is he's taught to take the knee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. That's going to be Gully with the ball.
That's a good read by Gully. That's a great read.
It's going to be a gain of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. And that's how I like to see him run the football. Just make them make the tackle on you. Don't slow down. Keep running.
Yeah. Well, he gave his blocking time to development that he took off. And when he did, he went straight ahead.
Absolutely. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. The clock is still ticking because, didn't call a timeout, didn't get out of bounds. 2nd and 5. We got to look at the score right here on this drive. We got to put some points on the board. They're going to call false start against the Bobcats.
No, the guy that made the sportsmanlike while ago with the quarterback. What number was he? Do you remember?
I'm not sure, Coach.
Was it 93?
No, I believe it was 76. I believe that's.
Well, he's back on the field right now. 76 is.
Yeah, DeCason Torrance. That's who it was. As Patterson tries to escape the pocket and gets right back to the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1. So it's going to be 3rd and 10.
I tell you what, Patterson's a tough little cookie too.
Yes, he is.
He take a licking and keep on ticking.
Yeah, for me, if I see my line struggling like this to hold blocks, I'm bringing the next one. And I think that's exactly what they're doing right there. Philly in a little slot right there. Just give a little extra chip. We're going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Bobcats.
Yeah.
Second timeout.
Got a minute and 9 seconds left to go in this first half. The score is Camden Fairview 32 and Your Hope Bobcats 7 as we're looking to score on this last drive. Third and 9 at this timeout. And with this timeout, I'd like to thank Patrick Medical Services. Let us take care of everything. Also, Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve.
I tell you, the Bobcats started out like it was going to be a real good ball game, but the big play for Camden Fairview really kind of put the Bobcats out of the game. But who knows? We can get something going if we just stay with what we do best and keep fighting. That's the main thing, keep fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. Most definitely, though, with this Camden Fairview team, it's been about the special teams.
Yeah.
The breakdowns and open field tackles, and they're just exploding. They're just taking advantage of it, taking it to the house, or at least taking it to the red zone. That's what's been happening. Third and 9 as Patterson gets ready to take this snap. A low ball throw, but that was a good catch right there by Isaac.
Yeah, I think that's what we call sticks. When you know you're gonna run to the sticks and the ball could be around the sticks and I gotta get it. And that would have been close to a first down.
Brings up fourth down as Wall gets ready to punt this ball off. Got a minute and 3 seconds left to go in this first half.
Yeah, that's an old play. You know, you throw the ball, it sticks, and I know it's coming there, and I got to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. I like seeing that route ran in a bunch formation. It's hard to stop.
Yeah. Well, when you get pressure, like we're getting pressure, you know, the quarterback got to deliver the ball, so that's a great idea.
That's a good punt as that ball will roll all the way to the 20-yard line. 52 seconds left on the clock after that great punt right there by Cameron Walton. Going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. So first and 10 for Camden Fairview at the 21. And best believe, Coach, they're going to try to score one more time.
Think?
Yeah, they're going empty.
Yeah.
They're going to try to get a big throw right here.
Here's what I got.
Well, he looks up in the secondary, make sure you make the tackle. And it's not going to happen a whole lot right now. Just make sure we make the tackle and they don't score.
Yeah, we cannot get beat right here. They're just going to throw They're just going to throw quick out routes, corner routes, get out of bounds. All we can do is keep them in front of us right here. 45 seconds left to go. 2nd and 5.
Completed out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Second and 5, Cardinals.
What I'm seeing from this quarterback right here is he's very poised back there. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's good at what he does, and he knows his receivers very well. And that's a good touch pass right there as he gets up the middle. But the thing is that clock will be running, and we're not wrapping up. As he just takes off, and he will be in for a Camden Fairview touchdown.
Nobody's wrapping up. I mean, we're grabbing and nobody's wrapping up. We're not holding on.
I believe that was Donovan Jones that gave him a good pop. It just led with his shoulder, didn't wrap him up. Yeah, Coach, it's not wrapping up. And I can see it now from coming from Coach Turner. There's going to be a bunch of hit drills coming up next week. A bunch of hit drills.
Section 18 or 16.
Camden Fairview will go for the 2-point conversion, and it's good.
Late flag on the play.
2-point conversion. There is a flag on the play. Holding against the Cardinals.
Tell you what, Camden hadn't kicked the field goal all night, have they?
No, they absolutely. They go for 2 every time. With this big old quarterback back there, and got some pretty decent sized receivers. You know, it looks like they might be kicking a field goal now, though, Coach. After that penalty.
I think the quarterback's coming back home.
Oh, he is. Yes, he is. He's trying back on the field. They're going empty one more time. Try to get more in there. Looks like we're coming out in a 3-man front. This can be dangerous, as his quarterback has shown multiple times that he can run the football. That's great job by Cunningham, but the quarterback's going to take off.
Oh,
He's going to spin off and get in there.
We are not wrapping nobody up tonight.
I don't know if that's a flag down, Coach, or no, that's a towel.
29 seconds left in the first half. Cardinals 40.
And that's going to bring the score to 40-7. The Cardinals over the Bobcats. 29 seconds left to go in this opening half.
The Wildcats just, in my opinion, is not doing a good job of tackling right now.
Yeah, mine as well, Coach. We're going out there. We're giving them a good pop and just letting them go. These boys are just a little bit too big and fast just to pop them. You're gonna have to wrap them up. It was a great start to the game. Just special teams killing us, and now it's kind of a little bit of everything now is killing us. Coach.
Yeah.
The offense isn't clicking. Defense isn't feeding off of each other. Missing tackles.
There's just not a lot of emotion right now to the Bobcats.
Yeah, absolutely not. You got to pick that ball up.
I don't know what was going on there.
Who was deep back right there? Was it
I think it was Lindsey.
Was it Lindsey? Well, Lindsey touched the ball.
I saw that.
Before it went out of
I don't
bounds.
understand.
So now, as it rolled out of bounds after he touched it, it will be spotted at the 2-yard line.
I mean, you got to want to return the ball. You want to, as a returner, you want to return the ball.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's something we've done well all year.
Yeah.
Is return the football against good teams. We've returned the football very well. But
we got our backs against the wall right now.
Yep. 1st and 10 from the 2-yard line. The Bobcat 2-yard line. We're pressed up against our own end zone. And we're coming out in the gun. And Gully is trying his hardest. Everybody thinks it's going to be a safety, but he broke the play. That's forward progression. It's not going to be a safety. It's going to be a loss.
We can get out of here. I think the clock's going to run out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I seen the side judge wave his hands and call a stop the clock. But
It must have been a timeout on Camden.
yeah, timeout Camden.
I tell you what, I wonder what Coach Phillips is going to tell his team at halftime.
Oh yeah, there's no telling.
They're going to chew on some people.
There's no telling. All these open field tackles missed. Special teams is non-existent.
It's their second timeout.
There is some players out there fighting hard.
Trying to get a safety right here, I guess.
Well, that's what things going to have, sometimes things won't go good for you, but you cannot give up and you cannot stop fighting.
Yeah, absolutely not. It doesn't matter if it's 40-0 right now. You know, there's a lot of football left. There's a whole half of football left. But we've seen that happen. You know, we've seen that happen against a bunch of people. You know, we just tuck our tails instead of fighting. We got to fight. We have the talent. We have the talent. We have the speed. We have what it takes to come back at this second half.
y'all perform tomorrow?
Well, it'd be great to see him bust his hole and go all the way.
Oh, absolutely. And we know Lindsay can do it. We know Gully can do it.
Oh, yeah.
13 seconds left to go at the 1 yard line. It's going to be a little quick, little fade route.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I know, I just looked up and seen that too.
Brings up third down and third and 11. Excuse me, third and 10.
Yeah, he burned at least 3 seconds.
From the 1 yard line. 9 seconds left to go in this first half. Well, you can tell we're not wanting to give up the safety with these quick passes right here. But you definitely don't want to have to punt it to them.
There it is.
Yeah, there's a quick pass caught by Monk.
We can get out of here now.
Good for about 6 yards right there to end this first half. Yeah, a lot of bad coming from this first half. Starting with special teams. It starts with special teams. You know, every game, like we said earlier, starts with a kickoff. That kickoff went terrible. Gave up. They made it inside the red zone. Second time we punted it to them, they ran it back for a touchdown. Third time we kicked it off to them, they ran it back all the way inside the red zone again. Special teams has just been a bust tonight. Defense is just not wrapping up.
I mean, we're not tackling it at all. Defense had played that back or making contact early, but we're breaking through our tackles and turning into big gains.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're going to cut it off for halftime. The bands are about to perform. I'm Ron Holly. I'm here with Coach Ricky Rhodes, and we'll see you after this half.
If it does, just hit the camera button on the side and switch it. So it'll, if it falls asleep, all you gotta do is hit that. There you go. I'm able to afford today, and I'm going to introduce you to Pay With. The downtown Hope were packed with numerous members.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, we bring to you the Camden Fairview High School Marching Band, Pride of Arkansas. Under the direction of Brandon Huey, Justin Burns, Shelby Tusky, Lindsey Walters, and Abel Kennedy. Our drum major is Antavion Leak. Drum major, is your band ready?
Network, bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Hope High School proudly presents the Sound of Hope. Band is under the direction of Christian Davis and under the field direction of Jair Salgado. Enjoy the 2023 show, Shattered.
sports coverage.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Neighborhood Network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Second half of this Hope Bobcat football game. We got the Hope Bobcats going against Camden Fairview. The current score is 40-7. Camden over the Hope Bobcats as we get ready to receive this ball in the second half. It's a low line drive kick, and it will be picked up by Kerrigan, and he has a full head of steam and gets to about the 30-yard line. I know he went right to the sideline there, Coach, but that's what I want to see from Kerrigan when he gets the return. Just take off, just run as hard as you can, and don't let up.
It wouldn't hurt to try and make one miss, too.
I agree. The middle was completely blown. You know, like everybody was in the middle of the field, so he just took off to the sideline, got as much as he could get, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line for this Hope offense.
That wasn't a bad return. It's a good return. We're starting out all right.
Absolutely, that was a really great return right there. As Patterson's in the backfield with Lindsey and Gully, we got Love over here with Williams. And it's going to be a handoff to Gully right there on a little counter, and it's just immediately brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 2.
I tell you what, our offensive line could have done a better job of hooking up and staying hooked up on that particular play.
Yeah, I agree. I know we're not gonna be driving these guys back as much. Need some big old boys over there, but at least hold them up.
Well, you can get in the way and drive the feet if nothing else.
Yeah. Looks like they're just making contact and letting go at this point. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 for your Hope Bobcats. Got the same formation with Gully and Lindsey in the backfield. Going to be a little quick out route to Love as he makes the reception. Tries to make a miss, and he does as he's hit out of bounds. It's going to be a short gain of about 3. So it's 3rd and 9 on the play. Excuse me, 3rd and 8. That was a gain of 4. That was a good game right there for your short route. I think that's what we need to lean on here more, Coach, in the second half. Is doing these little quick passes, just getting 5-6 yards here and there, because they are in straight head-up man-to-man coverage.
Yeah, they're putting their ears back just like now they're coming.
And they blitz. That's a great job by Patterson escaping the pocket. He has a lot of green grass in front of him, Coach, and a good block. That's
Patterson on the keeper.
They're going to call a holding. I've seen it.
I think Dunn, number 12, was trying to do a little extra and got called for the holding.
Yeah, he had him on the back of his pants. That's a great job by Patterson finding a lot of green grass. And to be honest, if you ain't got a head-up block, just don't even worry about blocking Patterson to get out of bounds. That was a big gain of about 15. But now it's going to be brought back for 3rd and very long. And while we're waiting on these ref decisions, we'd like to thank Burke and Walker. You can count on Burke and Walker with all your tax and bookkeeping needs. Also, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for your community banking, and that will be a holding call.
Holding Bobcats. A 10-yard penalty will be marked off. Ball is now spotted at the 38-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd down and 2 as they just mark that holding at the spot of the foul. 3rd and 1, excuse me, and I can only expect a run right here with Lindsey up the middle, but they're looking for it as well. And it's going to be Gully who takes up the middle.
Good run.
Great run right there, gain of 5 on the play. Well enough for a 1st down. Gets us to right about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
I tell you, Key and Jesse Barton did a great job of just blocking and staying with the blocks. They got hooked up, they stayed hooked up, and gave Gully a chance to get some more run.
And that's all we need is just them to stay connected to their blocks. To stay connected, give us enough time to break through that first line of defense, because here lately, Coach, we haven't been doing that. We'll be getting hit in the backfield, if not the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a play-action pass. Has Love open in the middle of the field. That's a great reception right there.
Play action.
Absolutely. That's going to be a gain of at least 12, and that's going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, I think the key to that play was Patterson being able to show a run and come up throwing. It's good. Play action to slow those linebackers down some, too.
We got number 9 checking into the game. That's going to be Marcavius Allen coming in for Gully, giving Gully a little breather. As we mentioned earlier, he does play both sides of the ball 100% of the snap. A little break for the young man. 1st and 10. From the 44-yard line, it's going to be a zone run to Lindsey as he finds a little gap and then keeps moving. As you know, Lindsey, he's going to find a gap, and he is going to keep moving. He never stops those feet.
Yeah, he played with a little purpose then, like doing extra something.
That's a big gain of 7 right there. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Staff tackles made by Morris.
As I mentioned earlier, we're a team that's very deep in the roster when it comes to receiving. So yeah, let's get Gully a break. You know, get him some water. Let him worry about defense in this second half. To be honest, and he might be working out a shoulder stinger, coach. As I see him working that shoulder rotation. Drop back pass. It's gonna be a swing pass to Lindsey, and he has open room right there. And he did a smart thing and run out of bounds.
Up to the first down.
And that will be enough for a first down.
I tell you, Bobcats are moving the ball. They're showing some bright spots tonight. Just big plays on special teams. Just really killed them. It took a lot of energy out of them.
Yeah, I agree, and a lot of running in the beginning of the game. We're seeing this defense, and we're exploiting what they're doing wrong. What they're doing wrong is they're just manning up. They're saying we got better defensive backs, and I don't think that's the truth here, Coach. It's going to be an outside zone run to Lenz as he's trying to outrun that linebacker. It does for a little bit for a gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
The Bobcats, like I say, they're doing a good job of moving the ball down and getting in the red zone. Sometimes we have a little trouble, but we're moving the ball between the 20s. We're doing real good.
Yeah, we really are. It's a good thing. It's a nice thing to watch. It's fun to watch Patterson do what he does best, and that's just controlling the tempo of his game, controlling the offense.
Good protection.
It's a great pass to Love right there as he tries to break this tackle, but he just can't do it. As that guy does a great job of wrapping up.
That's I tell you what, I like what Coach McCaffrey is doing right. He's getting the ball out of Collins' hands quick, short out, and that's what we need because he's not having a lot of time to throw the football.
Yeah, that's what I've been preaching all game. Just get these short passes out. That's a gain of 1. I know it's just a gain of 1, but those 1-yard gains can turn into 6- and 7-yard gains very easily. You know, he's going to make them miss at least once, and then going to make them pay. As we see Isaac Love setting up the tight end right here, going for a little dump pass, but he has him open in the end zone, and he just drops it in the end zone, Coach.
Oh, that went right through his hand. I think that was Josh Williams.
That's Williams.
The intended receiver.
He caught a great touchdown pass in the first quarter. That was a great route, great ball. Just went right through his hands. As we've seen Isaac Love line up at the tight end position right there, looking like he's going for a little dump pass.
Well, I think he's trying to draw some attention, take some of the eyes off Josh. And that is a great idea. We may see the same thing here again. Post route.
Just tries to throw it to Lindsey right there in the flats.
I tell you what, Williams is wide open on that post route then.
And that was a good offensive possession. I know we turned it over on downs right there, but the ball movement was there, the running was there, the passing was there, everything was there. Just got unlucky with that 1-yard little out route by Love. Couldn't quite break that last tackle and get a couple of yards and make it a little easier on 4th down. But it will be a turnover on downs, and they will take over right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. It will be a dive play that looked like we had him stuffed, but he bounces it outside. Gets a good gain right there of about 11 yards.
And the Bobcats got to be a little more aggressive to restore him like that.
Yeah, we did good right there. The defensive line did really good right there, stuffing the inside, but the cleanup crew is what I like to call them, our linebackers.
Right.
You know, they got to come over the top or the outside to make the tackle. He has a wide open hole right there, Coach. And Kerrigan does what he does best and puts his face mask between the ankles and trips him up. That's another big gain of about 16. Yeah, that offensive line did really good at just kicking our tackles out the way and going after the second.
Yeah, but that's Walton, number 7. Cameron Walton.
Walton, excuse me.
Yes, we got a Kerrigan, we got a Walton back there.
We got some Camerons. Going to be offsides against the Hope Bobcats. Going to be a 5-yard penalty. Still first down, 1st and 5 on the other side of the 50. We're at about the 43-yard line. That's a great job by Juan Ortiz and Staggers right there. That's a great job as they share that tackle.
Staggers sniffed that thing out from the beginning, stayed at home, and made the initial blow, held on, and Warren Ortiz came in and couldn't get up.
Absolutely. That's why I love calling it the cleanup crew, Coach. There's Gully and Juan Ortiz in the middle. Really good. There's Gully out there dancing right now, Coach. He's having a great time. Juan Ortiz, he's going to find the football, and he's going to make the play if it's there. Good job again by Staggers. Just can't quite wrap up. He had him in the backfield, just couldn't quite wrap up. Matter of fact, Kerrigan over there as well. As Kerrigan and Staggers had him in the backfield. He just slipped right through him.
Well, I tell you, Warren Ortiz got there and wrapped him up and put him on the ground.
Absolutely.
I don't know, he's playing some emotional ball right now. They don't like what he sees. They're going to play it.
And the reason he broke through Staggers and Kerrigan right there is their feet were flat. And if your feet are flat, you're not ready to pounce on the juke move or whatever he's going to do. And he just went right between them and split them. 1st and 10 right here. It's going to be a dive play, and he's immediately hit by Ortiz.
That's a great tackle. I mean, now, like I say, he's playing with emotions probably right now. I see, he don't like to lose. He don't like to get beat, and that motivates him.
Ortiz is down. Looks like he might have jammed a finger or something. Yeah.
Officials timeout. Injury timeout.
And he's holding on to his wrist or his hand, Coach. I can't quite tell the two. And knowing Juan, he's on his feet walking to the sideline. He's not going to be out for long.
Unless he's really hurt.
Yeah, if it's broke, he's going to tell him to wrap it. If it's jammed, he's going to tell him to pull it out.
But I could see he was playing some inspired football. And, sometimes you may overdo it,
We're going to see number 69 checking the game at defensive end, and we're going to see our defensive end.
That'll be Ariston Phillips, 69.
And then number 20 comes in at linebacker for our Hope Bobcats.
That's Joseph Santa Maria.
And that's going to be a little wide receiver toss right there, and he has plenty of room on the outside. Gets enough for the 1st down, and then plus some. It's going to bring him right outside the 20-yard line at about the 21. What I seen right there, Coach, we're not shifting. When they bring that receiver in motion, we're still staying in the same spot. That can be dangerous, as we just seen right there. As that could have been worse if they were on the other half. Another dive play right here, and is immediately hit by Gully.
I tell you what, Gully always plays good football, and when he get his hands on it, he's going to pull you in and wrap you up.
Absolutely. See right there, that's going to be a gain of 4. For Camden Fairview, 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 from the 17-yard line.
Where Camden is marching right on down the field, though. I mean, we got to stop them.
Yeah, and they're using different backs. They always have a different running back in the game, and they always do good. They do their job. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a little. I was going to say a read option right there, but it looked like he was going to do a little read option, but he just handed it off.
Ariston Phillips on the tackle. He did a good job of throwing his body in there, get a piece of him, and held on.
Yeah, well, you can definitely tell that the Coach Turner got in on him at halftime and told him we got to wrap up.
Oh, yeah.
Brings up 3rd and 3 right here. This is a big play right here for this defense. It's going to be another dive play, and he does get the 3 yards, Coach. Gets inside the 10-yard line, right at the 6. And that's going to be a first down, 1st and goal.
First and goal from the 7.
We're not making it easy, Coach. We're not making it easy. We're wrapping up. We're making the tackles. It's just this line is showing us how big they are, and that's going to be that counter play right there, and that will be a touchdown for Camden.
I can't believe we only got one touchdown. I got it. I got it. We only got one touchdown and we got the video.
You know, they had that ball for most of the quarter that time. I mean, it's just 3:27 on the clock. When we kick off to them.
I know they kicked us.
Oh, did they? Okay, so this is.
And he breaks 2 tackles and gets this 2-point conversion. As we had him in the backfield twice, Kerrigan just diving in without his hands. Coach, he's going with his helmet.
Now, just another example of not wrapping up. And they're not going down easily.
No, they're not. They're making sure their feet keep moving.
Yeah.
They're breaking as many tackles as they can, and they're getting great blocking at the receivers from their receivers. Excuse me. As it will be 48-7, Camden over Hope right now. It's 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Like the continuous clock going, well, I guess it will. Clock can keep running now.
Yeah, after that last touchdown, this clock will continue to run here for the second half. As Camden gets ready to kick off to Hope, we got Kerrigan back there with Lindsey and Gully, and then Isaac Love right here in the middle of the field. It's going to be a low line drive kick right at Lindsey. Good stiff arm, just can't quite break the second line of defenders as he gets brought down hard right at the 21-yard line. That was a great stiff arm though, Coach.
Yeah, it was. It really was. But Camden right now is beginning to have a little fun and they're throwing their bodies. And that was a pretty good pop on Lindsey.
Yeah, well, it wasn't just one. It was about 3 or 4 of them that got there, and that's the difference in special teams that I've seen is they're just flying down the field, and we're kind of just going through the motions on our kickoff. First and 10 from the 21-yard line for this Hope Bobcats offense. We got Gully and Lindsey in the backfield with Isaac Love, the lone receiver, on the left. It's going to be a run with Gully as he breaks a couple tackles. That's a good run right there by Gully. Just didn't have anywhere to go, but he broke a couple tackles and got right back to the line of scrimmage.
And I tell you what, I like to see what Camden is doing on defense right now. They are coming. You know, I mean, game tackling. That's what it's going to take to win football games.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to watch both defense and offensive line of Camden. They're kind of doing the exact same thing on both sides of the ball. They're just holding them up and waiting for that second line, especially those linebackers, to get to the ball. And on offense, they're just holding them up and waiting for that running back to run through the hole. Second and 10 as Patterson drops back, finds Love on the slant route, and that will be a complete for about 5-6 yards. And they will say it's a gain of 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. And when we do quick passes like that, Coach, they're always getting completed.
Yeah.
I know. It's a little bit late, but I think we should have been doing this a little early on when we realized in the first quarter that the run game was getting shut down. I think this is what we should have went.
I'll tell you what, that shows good timing out of the quarterback and the receiver.
Absolutely.
And right now they are pinpoint perfect.
Absolutely, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Yeah, Love and Patterson are really on the same page here. They're really connecting right now, and they're making complete passes and getting out of bounds when they need to, and getting the first downs, get to the flags, and it's going to be another false start, Coach.
Well, what I like about it is Patterson get the ball out of his hands quick. Won't have to worry about the sack.
Oh, I thought I seen the flag. I guess it was one of their towels, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Camden 48, Hope 7, coming into the fourth quarter. We're driving the ball pretty good right now, looking good on offense. Just a little bit, maybe just a little bit too late. We want to thank River Valley Tractor, your local Kubota dealer. Also, Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. We want to thank Swark today. If you'd like to go watch us on YouTube, go check out Swark today on YouTube.
All right, Bobcats offense take the field again with first and 10. Ball on the 31. It's about time for Lindsay to break one.
And there goes Lindsay right there up the middle as he breaks a couple tackles and gets about a really good gain of 9 right there, Coach. That's a really good gain of 9. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Just couldn't quite slip that last tackle as he went for the ankles and brought him down right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I think that was Camilo Ford. Ramiro Ford. Ramelo.
And that's another thing about like our skill-based players. We have a lot of depth on our team, running the ball, catching the ball at receivers. We have a lot of depth as Monk comes in motion, does a little jailbreak screen, has good blocking out here. Just he should have cut outside, Coach.
Yeah.
But it will be enough for the first down. So that's a good job. It's a good job on Monk. It was hard to make it. That's a tough decision whether you want to cut outside or stay inside.
I think he's trying to read the block of Josh Williams, and Josh
Yeah.
kind of stalemated. He had to make a quick decision, and he chose to go inside.
Yeah, on the outside block right there, which was Williams. Williams needs to try to drive him to the sideline because what that play does is it wants you to cut inside to get the big gain. But you have two choices as that lead block. You drive him towards the sideline or you drive him towards the middle of the field. He chooses inside or out. And it's going to be that's a great job of Patterson right there. There's a little play action to Love on a slant route. But Patterson got rushed and just threw the ball behind Love, which is like we preach every week. Patterson does not like to throw interceptions. Matter of fact, I believe he's only thrown one, and that was Nashville, the very first game of the season.
Well, I tell you, he did do a good job of getting rid of that football and throwing it away because Love was covered.
Absolutely, yeah, he was. The cornerback was kind of on his inside shoulder, so he maybe should have checked up and ran a little fade route. But Love is checked in right here at the tight end position. As Ford takes the handoff, gets a great gain right there of about 8. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. It's a good job, Ford.
That's a great job by Ford, keeping his eyes upfield. But that line opened a hold up then, and we had somewhere to run.
Yeah, that's a great job by Ford coming in. You know, he's really kind of the third person to touch the football, if you will.
Right.
I'm not going to say third string, but he's behind Lindsey and Gully. You know, Ford comes in there and he's making a big impact running this football. Brings up 3rd and 1. What? Oh, almost. That was almost a great catch by Love.
Almost. He grabbed that one.
That ball was thrown a little bit behind him, and he took his hand behind his helmet and almost one-handed it. But it's going to bring up 4th and 1, and Coach, might as well go for it.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The score being how it is, the time's still clicking. You know, you might as well go for it on 4th and 1. You know, we're passing the ball very, very well. And what happens when you pass the ball very well against a man coverage defense like this is they have to start respecting it. And once they start respecting it, that's when the run game starts opening up, as we've seen before so far. And they're going to give it to Gully, and Gully will. I don't think he got it. They're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him. It was very close, but with the forward progress, that will be enough for a Hope Bobcats first down.
But I tell you, Gully did a good job of fighting to get what he could get out of that, and it was enough to get the first down.
Yeah, it's a very big defensive front. They're bringing in a couple of second stringers right now, and even the second stringers they're very big, very fast, and what they're doing is just standing our offensive line up and giving enough time for our linebackers. That's a great catch by Jay Monk, and that's going to be enough for a first. Well, they're gonna give him 9 yards.
I tell you, when Monk get his opportunity, he take advantage of it. That ball was not thrown very well, but he made it look easy.
It was catchable. Like I said, Patterson don't like to throw picks, so he's gonna and knowing Monk's gonna catch the football. So if you could throw it at his shoestrings and let him get down there and catch for a nice safe reception. And they're calling for a first down. They're calling for a first down, but the line crew didn't want to move. They thought it was 2nd and 1. I thought it was 2nd and 1, but I guess they're gonna give them the first down. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, right at the 37-yard line. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. 48-7, Camden leads Hope. Patterson drops back. He has a deep man open. It's Monk, and it's caught. What a catch by Jay Monk. That was great. See, I'll tell you why, Coach. He's seen that it wasn't going to be overthrown. He's seen it's going to be underthrown. He stops, goes around his coverage man, and comes up with the catch. That's exactly what you do as a receiver.
I tell you what, Monk is a great little ball player. You know, he and when he get, like I say, when he get his opportunities, he take advantage of it. I ain't saw him drop one all year.
I agree. He's been our most consistent receiver. I'll say that word. He's been our most consistent receiver this year. As Ford takes his handoff, and he just can't quite get back to the line, or he just gets back to the line. It's gonna be 2nd and 3. I don't think we run the ball here, Coach. They're still manned up. They still have only a single high safety. They're just gonna load that box up for that run. I say we get this little quick passes. Let's throw a touchdown right here.
Yeah. Well, if we can get it across, that'll be good.
You got some backup cornerbacks out there. We got one-on-one coverage on all three of them. They are loading the box up with the safeties in the box as well. They're loading them up. Yeah, you might as well.
They got 8 in the box. Yeah, you do.
Might as well block right here with your two backs, which they do. And that's going to be a touchdown. That's Monk. A great job by Monk. He does deserve that that touchdown right there with 3 great catches on the drive, one including a touchdown. That's a great job by Monk. And with Zion Brown out due to suspension, Monk, like I said earlier before the game started, is going to step up and be this number 2 receiver. And he's acting like a number 1 receiver right now.
I'll tell you what Monk did after pattern was he came back to his quarterback and showed his numbers and gave him something to hit. And that's just a mark of a great receiver.
Absolutely. As Ramos gets out there, Mr. Perfect is still perfect. As it brings the score to 14-48, Hope Bobcats trailing this game against Camden Fairview with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the last quarter of play. Not really worried about the scoreboard right now, Coach. I love to see offense like that. Taking advantage of single high safety with pressed man coverage. That's exactly what you do is you throw the football. You know, I believe, and I believe our coaches believe that our receivers are better than their defensive backs, and that's what we're seeing.
Well, I tell you what, that was a good drive by the Bobcats. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see them stop playing and lay down and die for it, But they did a good job of staying with what they do and made a touchdown.
And I'm seeing Juan Ortiz out here at the outside man
on the kickoff.
On the kickoff, so you're looking to him to get to the football.
I think they got the hands team and expecting an onside kick.
Yeah, they're absolutely expecting a onside kick here. They have one deep man. Now he's trotting back there just in case. Definitely expecting an onside kick here. Less than 4 minutes left to go. There it is. They're just going to boot it up the middle. And Good sportsmanship as he does not try to return this back and just literally falls on his butt. And that kind of goes to show you, Coach, we're not on special teams. We're just kind of going through the motions right there. No, we should have at least tried to get to him quicker.
Yeah.
He had open grass, but good sportsmanship allowed him to just fall on the ground right there and not go for the return.
Well, the Bobcats are making some changes now. And Camden hadn't stopped playing either. But again, Warren Ortiz makes a great tackle.
Looks like we got number 87 back out there at free safety again.
Oh, Lennard.
Last time he was out here, he made about 6 tackles, Coach.
Yeah, Lennard Westmoreland. He's a small guy, but he's a package of dynamite.
Now this is not the time for this. I know it's second string. I know this is they don't get to play very often, but this is not the time to. This is your time to get reps in to show that you deserve to play football on this team. So let's see what they got right here.
You know, sometimes you can find some players, some kids that really want to play in situations like this.
Absolutely, and that was a great job by the linebacker right there to wrap up, along with Ortiz.
That's Joseph Santa Maria, and he's a sophomore. He's going to be a good football player for the Bobcats in years to come.
Yeah, he's holding his fingers too. He might have jammed a finger as well.
He won't come off the field.
That's what you need right there. We got under a minute and 40 seconds left to go. It's a read option. Quarterback keeps it. And that's a very dangerous thing to do as a cornerback right there. Reach up behind the neck. That could have been a horse collar, and that's an extra 15 yards.
I thought it was a face mask, honestly.
As they're running the hurry up, as we got second string on second string right now, as Santa Maria is on the ground. Coach, he's hurt.
I tell you, Warren Ortiz just still in the ball game, and he's playing like a varsity player.
Yeah, Santa Maria, he's hurt right now, Coach.
Where is he?
Okay. Right here on the sideline. He hit the sideline and just fell on the white chalk. He's hurt. Something's hurt. As we get a dive play, but number 31, that's a big hit right there, but he just keeps on driving his feet. That's Juan Ortiz.
Yep, that's Warren. Warren won't stop. He's not going to give up.
And the hit came from number 22, Coach. That was a big hit by number 22. That's Xavier Fields, the sophomore linebacker who initiated that hit, and Juan came and cleaned it up. As Juan Ortiz led that tackle, but cleaned up by Westmoreland.
Got 23 seconds, and they're running a hurry-up offense.
Yeah, 20 seconds left to go. Second team might as well try to score, Doing a lot of read option and just giving it to the ball, but that's going to be the last play of the game right there as that goes nowhere. The final score will be the Hope Bobcats 14 and Fairview Cardinals 48. Scoreboard doesn't show it, but very bad special teams early on, not wrapping up. But the second half, we were passing the ball, we were moving the ball, we were running the ball. Once we started passing the ball, it opened up the run game. Ford came in there and showed them that it was possible to run against this defense. Did a great job there at the end. Other than that, we want to thank Burke and Walker for sponsoring tonight's game. You can count on Burke and Walker to assist you with all your tax and bookkeeping needs. Also, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community banking. I'm Ryan Hawley. I'm with Coach Ricky Rhodes, and we'll see you next time on Swart Today.